Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz. In this tutorial, I want to talk to you about getting around and understanding the ACT screen. In other words, when you open up ACT, all of this information you see on the screen. Now, this contact that we're on right now is called the My Record. I addressed that in a previous video, but what you'll notice is there's fields to hold information about myself, basic fundamental business card information. There's some other fields as well that I'll talk about later. But let's just talk about this in general terms, what we see on the screen. And I want to draw your attention to the very top, the top bar. This is what's called the title bar. And in this case, the title bar tells me the name of my ACT database. So if you don't know the name of your ACT database and you're curious, it's right up here on the top. The next bar down, these areas are called the menu bar. We have a whole variety of options here. The next bar down I refer to as the big icon bar, where we have icons that will do fundamental actions in ACT, things we use on a regular basis. The next icon bar down, I call it the small icon bar, where there's more information. It allows us to navigate between different contacts on the screen and the way we view the contacts, the detail view versus the list view. There's also, you'll notice, when I put my pointer on these items, a little yellow box pops up telling you what they do with the keyboard shortcut. Now that's an option I turned on. If you don't have that on, let me know and I'll show you how to do that. So what we're looking at here fundamentally is called a layout. It's an ACT layout. Our layout includes all of this information here. Now, over on the left-hand side, we have many more options where we can do a quick search for information. Down below are different parts of ACT that we can jump around to. For example, if we want to jump to our calendar, we can click on Calendar. This area on the left-hand side, the top and the bottom of the left-hand side, a lot of times during my day, I'll never touch this. I just won't use this because sometimes I'm just not in various areas, or in brief stints working with ACT, I'm not in those areas. If you have a small screen and this is taking up a lot of space, you can shrink it in by clicking on these two arrows here, and I'll do that. To bring it back out, I can bring it back out by clicking on the arrows as they face to the right. If I want to resize this, I can put my pointer on this little bar here and drag it right and left to make this area bigger. Obviously, I don't think that's practical, but that's something you can do. So when you see bars, a lot of times in ACT, you can separate or resize certain aspects of the screen. For the most part, the left-hand side, the top of the contact screen, and the bottom part of the contact screen. I can take this bar, drag it up and down to make things bigger or smaller as I see fit. So at the very top, or if you think of this as the main part of the screen being split in two, the top part is our fundamental contact information, and the bottom part is a series of different tabs. Now at this point you might be thinking, wow, this can be a little bit overwhelming. But again, let me be clear, there are a lot of things here you're probably not going to touch on a regular basis at all. And the things you do touch, I can help you simplify them and lead you through that. So for example, down at the bottom we have different tabs. I'm on the Activities tab. If I want to see Notes, I can click on the Notes tab. There's nothing you can do to any of these tabs by exploring them that allows you or will hurt anything you do in ACT. So go in and take a look at them. Also over here on the left-hand side, go look at different aspects of ACT over here, the task list, the history list, opportunities. Take a look at all this information. You're not going to impact or change anything, so go explore. ACT has different layouts that you can choose from that come with ACT. This layout right here is called the Basic Contact Layout 1366 by 768. If I click on this drop down, you'll notice I have a second layout called the 1024 by 768. These are just designed to fit sizes of different monitors or screens that you might be working on. A lot of the information is the same, it's just designed. We can customize layouts, we can add fields, we can add different kinds of fields. So there's a lot of things we can do to what you see on your screen to make it work exactly the way your business works. We can help you and guide you through that very easily. So this is what I want you to think about. Don't get overwhelmed by all the stuff you see here. You'll learn about it. It comes with time. But this is a good video to explore or come back to if you're an experienced ACT user and you're just curious about how to get around and what some of these things might be. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Holowitz. I'm here to help you whenever you need it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.